with the ground and proper training intervals. These are two Tai Chi training secrets that will help you excel in your training a lot quicker. There's a lot of Tai Chi secrets, you know. We call them secrets because it's kind of like a secret and open, you know, in broad daylight. And when you realize it, you're like, wow, you know, now I understand. Wow, it's so simple, but I wouldn't have, you know, I wouldn't be able to understand it had I not gone through the process and seen it now. And now I get it. So, you know, one of the ways that you can really see what level someone is at is to just ask them to do the shifting, you know, like a exercise like the one that we're going to be doing in this video, which is just the opening, which is just shifting. Of course, you know, you have to be very relaxed in Tai Chi, and relax, relax, relax is the key mantra. But it's not just about relaxing here. You know, like if you're just trying to, you know, relax and sink down, and all you're thinking is relax and sink down, you will be too floppy like that, and you don't have the control that you need. So you actually need some resistance, and you need to be able to control and adjust that level of resistance right down from 0% up to 100%. And you need to, you know, the more ticks you have, the more little adjustments you have within that, the more, you know, the better your Tai Chi. And if you have more of those adjustments in more different parts of your body, actually we call them circles. So if you have more circles in more different parts of your body, you have a greater degree of control than your opponent. You know, you can come out victorious even if your opponent has more fighting experience than you. That's a very controversial claim, but that is the, you know, this is the key principle of the Tai Chi, and this is how we develop it. Of course, you need pushing hands, you need sparring as well, you need to test your skill against other people of other martial arts as well, but this is the thing. So, when you are training, if you are, you know, doing this kind of weight shifting exercise, you have to have a certain degree of resistance with the ground, see? Not only do you have to make sure you're hinging in the hip properly, the head is straight up, you know, you are hinging in all of the joints properly and coming to the center. All these things are important while staying relaxed, but you must have a certain degree of resistance with the ground. And you must be aware of how much resistance is required. And this is the key to central equilibrium. Central equilibrium, when you're standing there, when you're standing, relaxing down, relax, 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 you know, you're aiming to get yourself to the point to fine-tune your mind and body to the degree where you can have people come and try and push you from various different angles, from the side, from the front, from the back, diagonally, on the head, you know, try and do double leg takedowns, and you should be able to adjust very, you know, as they're coming in based on the sensory inputs that you're getting, and using your superior circles to render their movement ineffective. This kind of thing must be trained. As I say, don't take it lightly. You know, train with a resisting opponent to develop this thing, to make sure you're on the right track, right? So this is the thing. Control the amount of resistance and be aware of the resistance, you know. The second thing we're going to talk about today is training intervals. Make sure you have solid training intervals. It's like you have a plan for your training routine throughout the day, you know. You know, if sometimes it doesn't matter, you know, some people they don't have to plan their training, but I guess, yeah, for me, this is something that has come up in my training a lot, that has limited me because I didn't plan, right? So it's important to say, okay, I'm doing 5-minute intervals or 7-minute intervals or 20-minute intervals. I'm going to do whatever intervals that I can keep my mind 100% focused, or as close to 100% as possible, for the whole duration of that interval. And then when the beeper goes beep, 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 then I change to the next exercise. Whether that's pile standing, whether it's 20 minutes of forms practice, whatever, control the interval and aim to maintain 100% focus during that time interval. Like if you're setting your timer to 20 minutes, but after 5 minutes your mind just goes off into space or starts thinking of your girlfriend or your whatever, but it's not 100% on the Tai Chi, on your training, and it's only been 5 minutes, but you've set your interval timer to 20, then you're wasting 20 minutes. You should be just doing 5 minutes of 100% focus, and then extending that just 1 minute at a time until you can keep yourself very, very focused for a whole 20 minutes. So those are the two Tai Chi training secrets today that I would like to talk to you about. Thank you so much for watching this video. You can think about subscribing to the channel if you want to see more content like this, training tips, or just give me a thumbs up, and I would really appreciate that. Thank you so much, and I'll see you in the next video.